Hello everybody, hello and welcome again to my stream. Welcome to this new cast. Today we are casting 1ST+ARK against Pink Mist. Last week of Squad Rivals Spring 2023, so exciting one for sure. And two exciting teams to see as well. We have casted their games so many times, and hopefully they won't disappoint tonight as well. But first of all, hello everybody, again, I am your host Fede, and no Arma today because last minute he decided to bail out, so I'm gonna be all alone today casting this game. So yeah, there might be some pauses because my voice can't take so much, but I'm sure we'll work with it. Alright, well, welcome again everybody, and also we are reffing today as well, so I'm gonna have to do rolls with maps, and so I apologize if I stay silent for a couple of minutes or 1 minute, maybe at the end of rounds and stuff like that, but don't worry about that. Alright, so always a pleasure, guys, always a pleasure casting these games. Thank you so much for Rivals, Squad Rivals, for letting me cast their games, and this is gonna be a good one again. As you can see on your screen, 1ST+ARK against Pink Mist, teams we have seen play against many times, and they're gonna look to put on a show this time as well. Okay, so let's go straight into the map. It is going to be Black Coast today, and USMC against China. So fairly different factions from what we are used to, at least in the past games. But it's definitely gonna be a balanced and interesting one, to be sure. Okay, so yeah, okay, well, let's have a look a little bit at the map for a second. Well, as you can see, very much a straightforward map, very much a layer, south to north or north to south, depending on which way you are coming from. And well, down to armor. Finally, we got some armor. I mean, last time we didn't really. And today we have an LEV-25 against Days GBL and for the Chinese. So a little bit of an armor play, definitely. And could also be a bigger factor here. There's a lot of flanking options. There are a lot of open ground to play with your vehicles, so maybe we'll see them being used for troop transport, as they're kind of meant to do. And but I think we'll also see engagement, so we'll keep an eye on that. Both, of course, amphibious vehicles, so remember, can be the flanks can happen also not on the bridges, so mines are not going to be as effective as they would be back in the day, you know, when the patch for amphibious vehicle wasn't a thing. So yeah, expect flanks as well on the eastern side of the map, because we have water there, and LEV-25 and ZLB both can go on water, so you know, that's that to keep in mind. Okay, we are gonna just be live on roll in just a few minutes now, and apologize for a little bit of a delay here. And since I'm reffing, I have to roll them up and everything, so just give us a second or two. I'm gonna check really quickly. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Cost. Okay, I think this is it. All right. Yeah, sorry about that. I have to do, you know, I have to do the the ref job as well, since we didn't have a ref today. So I'm definitely gonna do that, and keep an eye out on the guys so they don't cheat, you know. But let's see how this game plays out. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I haven't casted the ARK games for a while, and the PM as well. So yeah, we'll see how these two teams play, and I really want to see the PM aggression here. I kind of missed that. Raven does have some of that, as we saw on the last time I casted, but it will be definitely a good one for sure. Okay, let's go. Just give me a second here. I'm gonna set up everything for casting and for your viewing pleasure, of course. and then we're gonna be live in just I think 3 minutes. Yep, 3 minutes should be good. So gonna have just a little bit of time here. Just give me a second, guys. And is this correct? No. God damn it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm curious how they're gonna play this layer. I mean, it's not a layer that I'm familiar with necessarily, so I am definitely curious to see how both teams are gonna play around this layer, in fact. And also, it will be fairly interesting to see how much aggression, how much the vehicles are going to be a factor in this one, because as I said before, it's a bit of an open terrain, you know, compared to the maps we have casted previously. So it is going to be a little bit harder to get those huts in place and get those, you know, cause a problem with your hut kits and everything. But here we are, first game of the day, first game for 1ST+ARK against Pink Mist, and it is China for 1ST+ARK, and Pink Mist are gonna be on the USMC side. And let's have a look at the map. Let's go on the command chat. Here we go. And let's have a look at what those two teams have to offer tonight for us. Alright, so PM electing for taking all the vehicles. I mean, as expected, most likely. They have a lot of people in the fast movers, so expect a lot of aggression. As I said, LAV-25 here being used as a troop transport. We're gonna see that a lot, especially in the start of the game. And for ARK and 1ST, the same thing. Now, keep in mind that there's this vehicle. It's an interesting one because it does have a gun on top. So it can be, I mean, it's really hard to use, right, as an actual effective offensive vehicle, but it can be used to create a little bit of chaos, especially if you encounter a Logi against you. So keep in mind that part for sure, and we'll roll out in just 69 seconds. Nice. Alright, well, let's have a look now at the map. Now we have train station gonna be capped first for 1ST+ARK. Then Torpedo Factory, most likely where everyone is gonna fight, and a lot of sneaky places where you can flank around, a lot of open ground, and it's really big. The place here is fairly big as a point. You can see a lot of you know, bomb damage and multiple floors to play around, so definitely it is gonna be hard to manage. The cap also fairly large, and yeah, it is gonna be quite a mess. Though I have to say, there is quite a lot of flanking option, especially on the western side. So maybe Pink Mist are gonna be a little bit favored on that part. You know, you can go around. You have a fairly, you know, safe roads here. I mean, unless huts from 1ST+ARK decide they want to have a little bit of a trip, but now it's lights out and away we go for 1ST+ARK and Pink Mist against the time against the clock. Both teams against the clock against each other, and it is gonna be a fantastic match, I hope. Now 10 seconds on the clock, and we see both teams rolling out. Interestingly enough, PM Riot is electing to go the northern side. They're probably gonna set up a flank hub, and 1ST+ARK all going united together. Let's hop in with them and follow them in this great journey that is a squad competitive and squad rivals. And good luck and fun for both teams, of course. And we'll see our first engagements maybe fairly shortly, actually. I see both Both teams electing to go fairly fast. I'm not sure what Dark Knight was thinking there. He just jumped off and flew out of the car, but we are gonna see a lot of mass here. As let's go onto Pink Mist up here. Let's see if they are actually gonna go for the engage. Doesn't look like they are quite gonna go for it, as 1ST+ARK are first on the point, and there is instantly the engagement for the LAV-25, and the logic goes down. Full ARK squad is gonna go down as well, and the chaos is on. Oh my god, first are gonna get destroyed as well, and PM has such a head start here. There is so much red and 0 blue. What a disaster for 1ST+ARK here. Only a couple of members alive against the herd that is Pink Mist. And ARK and Cheesy Boy are gonna take some shots as well from the LAV-25 as both teams roll into the point. Maiden the only guy that's gonna try to stop them inside. Let's see what he can do. He's staying on the top floor. He's firing everything that he can, but Townsend has already picked him out. One nade goes on top of him, and he's gonna get taken down as PM seizes control of the Torpedo Factory, and both Paseka and the train station are gonna be capped. One Chevron in the backline, but what a mess this is. Bosch the only now member standing for ARK and trying his hardest to prevent them from getting in. He's gonna get 1 kill on Little, but there's not gonna be much else for him here, as his whole team got absolutely wiped. Great placement from the LAV-25 there from Pink Mist, and wow, what a job. That was a chaotic start, as here 1ST+ARK are mass respawning from the hub just in the back here. And let's take a look at the map really quickly, see how many Pink Mist members there are here, and damn, what a rollout. This was really intense. Already getting spotted out, as you know, PM now have a lot of control over this area, and 1ST+ARK are gonna look to reclaim and all that they have lost. But let's go on with Turley. Let's see if he can actually realizes there's 3 members of Pink Mist on the other side of the wall. It looks like he's looking that way. Boosted Newbie and Turley are gonna stare at each other. There's just a little bit of a wall in between them, as Tito and Svaster are gonna get those kills. Bosch in the end getting the kill again as well, and ARK seem to be rolling back a little bit into Torpedo Factory, but look at the tickets. 1ST+ARK are already starting on the back foot, and this is quite a disaster. Price and Cheesy Boy engaging the LAV-25, both getting quite a lot of damage. The repair station is going down right now. Both Cheesy Boy and Lels are repairing Price as he takes the mortars on top of that. Not gonna be a problem for the vehicle, but definitely are gonna be a problem for the infantry repairing it. And LAV-25 here, driven and piloted by Forsakan and Wilbur, quite damaged. They were lucky to get out alive from that encounter with Price, and thankfully for them, they get out just in time. But Magic here with a magical shot from his LAT, spotting out ARK, and there goes the ZBL-08. Phoenix is gonna destroy it, and wow. And that's another 10 tickets. Pink Mist already starting super fast. Torpedo is not getting capped for now, but 1ST+ARK losing that vehicle, and it's gonna probably come back to bite them in quite a bit, as PM smartly enough opt for the repair station in main, and it's not too far. But let's hop and dive into the map, and let's have a look here. Well, blue is 1ST+ARK, red is Pink Mist. We're gonna switch comms for the next game. As you see, Alexei Blade getting Magic finally, as Magic in fact goes down, but he does get a great lat shot, so his work is done there. Torpedo Factory getting now capped by Pink Mist. 1ST+ARK seem to have a few members inside, but they cannot quite get their hands on the point for now. They are They are not they are sorry contesting it, but not as effectively because they could be. Oh, look at this! The flanking squad from Hemby. He's gonna go for the mortars and the back. Now the radio is gonna get maybe found by Tyrus. Oh, he just passed. He just walked by it. Not quite enough. And Phoenix is gonna go back. Maybe the hub was proxied for just a little. No, there was no hub here. And Phoenix is gonna look for the radio, make sure it is safe. And absolutely. Oh, he's taking it down actually. Interesting. I'm not sure where he got that intel. But Dark Infection here is gonna try to look inside and get the member from Pink Mist. He did see him through the wall. I'm not sure if that was just a bug of the spectator camp. He's looking around as he gets tapped in the head from Phoenix, and down he goes. Tyrus is gonna look for the refrag, but no angle for him there. As we go back onto the map and onto the northern side, as PM are attacking a 1st and ARK hub, and it is now overrun. The Hedgehog and Soviet Space Pig just in range for the hub to be overrun, as we can see on the map. But 1st and ARK are gonna be quick to retreat with Pi and Turley, and look to seize again. Radio is going to go down. Radio is bleeding, but is gonna get picked up fairly quickly. Even though Soviet Space Pig has quite an angle on anyone that gets in, but I'm not sure he realizes there's someone in there. As Turley gets the frag on him, Hedgehog is probably gonna be able to refrag it unless he just wants to hide in there. I mean, it could be. No, he goes for Turley. Oh, what a kill for Turley! He gets the refrag, gets the trade, and that is a game over for Pink Mist on the ARK hub, on the 1st and ARK hub. But meanwhile, in Torpedo Factory, 1 Chevron being capped for the side of PM. And now, Cheesy Boy, they're actually gonna go down. Only John left standing, and Sunny out. John is gonna go down. Only Sunny and Taito. Let's have a look if they actually get spotted out. Pretty decent place here. They can maybe do something. Try to deny a little bit of play, you know.
I think we should just
try to deny a couple of chevrons. OP and Noise X are gonna look to not let that happen, as Fleur go as well on the floor above. Sunny goes down, and Michael is gonna go inside and swallow him in. Gets killed, unfortunately, for Michael. And yeah, that was Fleur goal. Really good pick on the door. And that is Torpedo Factory basically secured for Pink Mist. A couple of casualties there, but nothing really major. As they're gonna actually keep it not capped for now, but they should be fast to do so as soon as a couple of members from PM get actually revived. Meanwhile, on the western flank, you can see it's a bit of a trading blows. A couple of PM members killing a couple of 1st and ARK members, but then they get retraded, and it's nothing really to do there. But actually, I've just noticed that the hub for PM is very aggressive into Torpedo Factory, and that could be a benefit. Well, it was a benefit. It was a really good call because 1st and ARK got basically wiped at the start of the round, so they could do that, but it's very risky at the same time, because if 1st and ARK can get a little bit of flank like Alexei Blade is doing right now on the radio, and it's gonna be a real nightmare to get them because it's so close to the 1st and ARK lines. While radio is destroyed in the back, as we see from Hamby here. It got destroyed, so that is a little bit of relief for 1st and ARK, who are quite a lot behind still though. 252 tickets for Pink Mist and 205 for 1st and ARK, so roughly a 50-45 ticket difference. Nothing major for now. I mean, it is very early in the game. We're only 10 minutes in. And it is not gonna be a problem Unless it gets bigger, of course. Or it stays like that. I mean, you always want to win the first game, right? It gives you a morale boost as well as Bosch goes down from Crispy Pixie. Wow, that name is weird, but it's kind of cool at the same time. Right, so Mortar out of ammo as we heard the call in the backline. It does look like a couple of PM members, as always, Soviet Space Pig and probably Hedgehog, yeah, are on the backline. Are doing God's work in re-securing that part. Or the northern side, sorry, of the map. But 1ST+ARK are gonna be quick to answer. Actually, I haven't seen the LAV-25 quite yet be in the middle of anything, and if it is still repairing, I think. Let's see. No, they're actually opting to not use it. They're actually kind of wasting their time in here. I mean, there is 3 members in the... Oh, there he goes. Exactly. So there he goes, and he leaves main, right as I said. Of course, of course. Always have to prove me wrong, don't they? But yeah, actually 1ST+ARK, interestingly enough, have a little bit of a better control on the western western side, yeah. And it does look like PM are struggling just a little bit to keep this side under their control, but they're not gonna get intimidated by that, as 1ST+ARK try to push into their lines, and they're gonna just repel them. And also, I mean, it's not that big of a deal as long as you have people on the cap, right? NoiseX said that, and all the other guys from PM are gonna look to secure. And you know, this parking lot is kind of a nightmare to cross. As you can see, Bosch is trying to do that. Actually, Little does not spot him. He actually spots a couple of members, but Bosch actually not really bothered. Gets inside the cap and starts securing angles for his teams. Let's see if he finds someone. As you can see on the bottom right of your screen, you have his POV going through the houses, trying to clear all the doors and everything, but he gets traded from Jad, and that's gonna be the end of that. Rooms, that's what I wanted to go. Rooms. Little actually on a bit of a rush here, as he's gonna engage with John, but John is in such a great place, and Little, there's you know, nothing to do there but die. As 1ST+ARK are gonna find their way slowly but surely into Torpedo Factory, as the western side is quite secure, so they don't have to worry about that too much. Alexei Blade and his first members are gonna secure that fairly easily, but the Torpedo Factory not even near, not even close to getting capped from 1ST+ARK for now, as Honeyhow tries to get the kill on Houndzed, but Houndzed is not that easy to kill. What an aid, really great GL there from Houndzed, and he puts an end to Sunny's life. As only man standing in here is, well, nobody actually, because OP actually gets the kill on the last remaining member. That was almost Easter. And strange not to see him on the flank, and we're gonna go with Taito now. He has 2 on his left side, but he's not gonna be bothered too much about that. Oh, there is a little bit of angle. Oh, this is such a bad place for him. He needs to retreat. Go on board with him on the bottom right of your screen, as you have... As you have a little bit of clearing to do to get to the actual center of the point. Bosch and Taito are gonna look to do just that, but here Boosted Newbie just realizes there is someone there, and gets probably gonna get Taito. Yeah, he is gonna get him in the back. So nothing to do there for him. Bosch, interestingly enough, can always find these little gaps in PM defense. He does get in fairly easily, but his team does not seem to be as agile as he is, as sneaky as he is, for now at least. So, but nothing is really gonna be from his actions for now. One man is not gonna decide the cap, unfortunately for him, as he actually pushes very forward on the bottom side. So he's actually downstairs, where you see him here. It's gonna be another 1v1 with Judd, most likely. Let's see if he actually gets that, and if he actually gets traded again, or not. I don't know if Judd is here. I think he's just on the. Oh yeah, but it did hear him. Judd did realize he was there, and Bosch is probably gonna do. Oh no, Judd. Oh, he just turned around the last second, but Shaz is very quick to dispatch of Bosch and Alexei Blade at the same time. So nothing more to do for them. Turley now on the flank. Behind. Oh no, Little was covering that angle so well. And he's gonna. Wow, what? Yeah, that's a bit of a dick move. Look at this. They're just gonna hold that angle and never come out of there. I mean, it's fair enough. You have to do that at some point. You know, you have the point. You have all the angles. You don't need to push. You don't need to go anywhere with that. And you know, there's nothing really that has to be done for now. Just stay in the cap with now. Crispy Pixie and Boosted Nubi are gonna get Swansterer, and Bosch is the only guy that's still alive in there, but it does not actually realize the radio is gonna go down once again, most likely from Boosted Nubi. If he does place, or is just gonna dig it down. He is not a combat NG. I think that was Soviet Space Pig. Let's see if he actually manages to back them up. No, Soviet Space Pig is all the way back there, and 60J did not quite realize that the radio was actually going down. Turley is gonna get taken down as Bosch now 1 man against 2. It's a 1v2 against Crispy Pixie and Boosted Newbie. Actually Jerry in there as well, but Boosted Newbie is very quick to dispatch of him. And Bosch is gonna get killed as well, and Crispy Pixie last man standing to cover the radio, and radio is down 1 layer, so not bleeding, not in immediate danger for ARK, so they shouldn't commit too many members, but of course they do not know how many PM guys there are in there, so definitely a hard call to make. Oh wow, what a spot. What a spot for Crispy Pixie. I actually did. Oh yeah, because he climbed over the hub. I don't know if they do realize where he is. That's a great place. Damn. Wow. As the GLs come in from all the other side of the map, basically. As Magic is gonna take them down. And the Crispy Pixie just chilling in there. I mean, the radio is safe, but he is gonna take down so many members because they probably do not know where he is. Gets 1, gets 2. And John and all sister probably have no idea where that came from. Sunny, the only guy left standing in there, but PM have so much pressure in there, and then they can start to think about the backup. As you can see already, Riot is in there, and nothing to do for him just now, but the hub was overrun, I should say. But it is gonna be overrun soon if Judd pushes in there. As you can see, there he is in the middle of the cup. There's nothing really happening, but Svanster is gonna try to get in there and try to revive his mates, but they do not realize where Crispy Pixie is. He's just on top of the hub.
No. On top of it, on the middle boss. On top of it.
I don't see it.
Then he's inside lab again.
Oh no. They did realize where he was, but such a good hiding job from Crispy Pixie. He's playing hide and seek. He's just playing with them. They have no idea where he is. He just needs to stay there. The hub is not yet overrun anymore because Judd is gonna go down. But Crispy Pixie, just got taken down. Good job by Svansterer, and he terminates that threat for now. But wow, what a hiding spot for Crispy Pixie. I have to give it to him. That was pretty cool. Alright, as you heard the call, Logi northwest of train station, and that was a really good call actually. Because PM are now on the attack. They do not want to stand around any longer, and they shouldn't do so. because now they have the upper hand in tickets and in kills. As you can see, 213 tickets. If you have been paying attention, that's already almost an 80 ticket lead, and 108 kills to 79. So quite a massive gap there as well. And 1ST+ARK need to step up the pace if they want any chance of beating PM in this first round of week 5 of Rivals. Again, if you just joined us, hello and welcome. I am your host Fede, and this is and you're watching Pink Mist against 1ST+ARK. And it has been quite an eventful game. I mean, PM are fairly on the on the advantage, I would say. On the they're pressing quite hard over on 1ST+ARK. And something to note here is that they just put down a fob on the defense cap for 1ST+ARK, and I don't think they do expect it quite yet, as a full squad from PM is gonna spawn there, and we're gonna keep a close eye on there, as well as the middle cap torpedo factory. But train station is such a danger now for 1ST+ARK. They need to keep defending that. They only have one hub, so they are gonna have to work off rallies and just I don't know, pray some kind of god, because there is so many people from PM now spawning on the hub. Actually, kind of want to see where the hub is. Pardon me for the bad camera work. There he is. And yeah, wow. Okay. I mean, 1ST+ARK are actually defending fairly decently. There's a couple of PM members going down, but now Riot, Captain Tom Cruise, and Autista are gonna be the spearhead for the PM offensive, as 60J and Jerry, the only two guys on the point, trying their hardest to defend. And 60J is gonna go down. Captain Tom Cruise almost gets refragged, but not quite. So Jerry's gonna have to finish the job here. But he's gonna get engaged from the left side. The Riot, they're coming in clutch, and there is no ARK members on the flag, and it is gonna start to get capped very, very soon. Leo's way too far away from his team, and he's gonna have to look to retreat, as Mason and Soviet Space Pig are on both his flanks. He's just standing in the middle of the map, or of the road. Big balls from Lel style. Not sure what's happening to my FPS as well, but that's pretty cool. Let's just hope there is not a problem. For later, I'm just gonna probably turn down a little bit the graphics. I'm not sure why it is actually doing it, but well, doesn't really matter, does it? Because now train station is getting capped by Pink Mist 1 Chevron, and the 1ST+ARK are trying their hardest to get into torpedo factory, maybe make it a double neutral, but they have only one hub, and their full squad from John, Sunny, 6Js, Fansterrer, and Cubs are all looking to secure the train station. It is only 1 Chevron for now, so not that big of a threat. As let's go on board with John, as he's the spearhead of ARK's retake. You actually can, or you actually will manage to get something done. And he doesn't know. Captain Cruise is just chilling in there. Is he gonna peek? Probably not. And you can hear those explosions. That's the LAV-25 most likely. But look at the map. I mean, if I were the LAV-25, I would probably go somewhere around here. Actually, no. Interestingly, oh no.
Can we get you to help us out? Northwest train?
Oh, this is really bad. If PM actually get onto Price and Cheesy Boy, they are gonna be so toast. What a flank here from PM with the LAV-25. I mean, they do know roughly where the shots are coming from Price and Cheesy Boy, and that is gonna be a disaster if they actually manage to find them. But John now against Boost Newbie and Crispy Pixie. Let's see if he can actually do that one trade, but Boost Newbie is still gonna be alive for that. So all in all, I mean, fairly neutral trade, I would say. Jerry now is gonna stop the cap, as too many members of PM are down. But yeah, this is a bit of a problem for 1ST+ARK. I mean, they need to keep up the pressure on the backside though, and you can see they are doing just that. As I said before, PM hub was very risky, as 1ST+ARK now have found it, and they are going around it and trying their hardest to to secure it. It is ran over right now. But Tyke is gonna get the 2 frags that they needed to Finch and nail in there. Not gonna be they're not gonna be in danger anymore. Actually they are, because Tactics is just lurking around the fob, not overrunning it, but just lurking around the fob. But train station, it is now being capped again. 1 chevron for the side of Pink Mist. Let's see if they actually can keep it like that. Neil just misses those shots. Oh, there's no way Tactic can get that shot, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he actually does. He's gonna be inside the hub, but remember, PM have 2 hubs. Oh no, they don't. They don't, because 1st and ARK are inside the hub as well. Jerry and Dark Knight are gonna look to secure that hub. Jerry goes down as
He's coming in the
Kenji
southwest entrance.
versus Dark Knight. Let's see if they actually get... Oh, they're gonna meet each other very soon. Very, very abruptly. I'm not sure if Dark Knight knows where he is. I mean, he does know there is someone in there, as Kenji is not gonna overstep his grounds. Just peeking slightly. Let's go. Let's follow Kenji on the right side, on the bottom right side of your screen. You have Dark Knight POV. Oh wow, PM just like to go on top of the fobs, don't they? Dark Knight getting on. He's gonna get just jumped on top. Really good job there by Kenji, using the top of the hub, using the 3D space around him, and he's gonna secure that fob. But train station now, it is being secured-ish for 1st and ARK. I mean, 1st and ARK are quite a bit of pressure, or they did have quite a bit of pressure, but now it's Pink Mist's turn to retaliate, as they're not gonna let this slip very easily. Now on the hub, on the 1st and ARK's hub, Judd is gonna go down, but gets traded. Michael is gonna go down as well. Taito getting killed by Zed from the left, and the 3 members strong Pink Mist are trying to barge into 1st and ARK hub, but yeah, Unzed, I'm sorry, Gadi, but I don't think... Oh no, actually, you can't go under there, can you? Actually, I cannot remember. I think you do, yeah. You do go under there. Little, though, getting a bit bored of that, and just gonna go straight inside there. Nothing really doing for now, but it is going to be overrun right now. Alexei Blade pushing out Sunny and almost Ilster on the western side of the hub, trying to find those people that are overrunning it. Almost Ilster just protecting the radio, because Pink Mist know exactly where it is and exactly what they have to do to take that down. Train station now being recapped for the side of ARK, as you can see. And but another wave of PM members is gonna roll in, but now they're gonna find the Lels and Jerry just ready to with open arms to, you know, welcome them into their graves. As Torpedo Factor is not really a factor. See the wordplay? That was really bad, by the way. But 1st and ARK are having such a tough time. You can see 175 to 72, it's more than 100 tickets now difference. They need to act fast and need to do something, but they cannot do anything with the hub so close to being overrun and dug down. I mean, they have constant pressure, constant PM members around them, and it's so hard to play like that. LV25, just a little side note, didn't really manage to find Price and Cheesy Boy, as they are just a fire support squad, basically mortars, on the other side of the map. So that's that. Remember, I need to find someone to give MVP at the end of the 2 rounds here, and I don't know. Well, I honestly do not know who to give it to. I mean, this was fairly... I mean, they were dominating fairly well, PM. Well, they still are, but train station is getting a recap now from 1st and ARK. Not really a major problem for Pink Mist, though, as they are gonna look to secure this first win of the day and go into the 2nd round with a sizable lead advantage. Okay, well, if you're new to this format, if you've never seen a squad competitive match, I would say, then welcome. I hope you're enjoying this. Basically, the format is you have 2 games. First game, as we are seeing right now, this is the first game of a series of 2, as I just said. Pink Mist, 156 tickets, and 1ST+ARK, 66 tickets. So let's say this would be the end of the game, right? 90 ticket difference. Next game, whoever wins, in this case Pink Mist, would start the game with 90 tickets more than 1ST+ARK. So basically, 1ST+ARK to win the whole series have to win the next game by an hypothetical 91 tickets. Now, this is not going to be the final score, of course, because the game is yet to be complete. But it's a fair representation of what you can expect for the next game. I don't think PM are going to lose this one. They have, I mean, they have their things pretty well secured. They have dug down the radio that was on the southern side, and now they are looking to get a hub up on the middle of Torpedo Factory. Such is the control that they have over that point. Now, 1ST+ARK have basically wiped out all the PM presence from train station, but starting to get a little bit too late for them to actually do something about the Torpedo Factory, since, well, the amount of PM that is in there is quite well, it's, I would say, not unbreakable, like, but it's almost impossible to get in there without committing a lot of tickets, and that is something that 1ST+ARK really don't have, as they're standing now on 64 tickets. Game has died down kinda a little bit because I think 1ST+ARK realized they don't have many tickets left and they can't really do much with it. But yeah, it's not really. I feel like this end of the game is gonna be a little bit like this, a little bit boring. I don't think 1ST+ARK are gonna attempt anything, since they are quite low on tickets, and PM are just fine with the lead they have right now, and they would go in the second game with a fairly huge buffer, I must say. I mean, 90 tickets is quite a safe margin to, you know, even if you do a little bit of a mistake in the second game, you can still recover from it, even if you lose by 60 tickets, let's say, and you still have the win because you won by such a dominating amount the first one. So not really a concern from them. So I think we're just gonna follow in whoever dares to go. As Captain Don Cruz, appreciate him for trying something. Actually, there is a 1ST+ARK rally there. I believe that is squad 2. Yes, it is squad 2. 1ST+ARK, and Captain Tom Cruise not gonna find much here except for the rally that is burnt right now. Actually, thank you, Riot Squad. They are now again on the hub. Well, that's nice. 1ST+ARK have moved their positions a little bit towards the back, towards the defensive one, but Soviet Space Pig doesn't really care about that, neither does Riot or the Hedgehog, and they're just looking to go onto the radio. Now, gonna go down one layer, as Soviet Space Pig is gonna get taken down, but the Hedgehog is gonna get traded, and only Riot left standing with 3 1ST+ARK casualties, so it's basically a 1v1. But he's gonna just be taken down, and the radio is gonna be saved in just a minute. Actually, Barwire is up. 26-16 radio bleeding. Keep an eye for the 25-16 mark. Oh, okay. Well, disregard what I just said. I didn't know you could jump that way. I thought they thought about it a little bit better than that, but
Radio's coming up.
his barbed wire was kind of useless. Yeah, okay, well, there's your action. PM have full control now of the previous First and Ark hub position. A very good call from them to remove SAD radio, because it was gonna get stormed pretty fast otherwise. And now PM setting their eyes onto the torpedo. Oh, sorry, the train station. Pardon me. And let's see if they actually do commit some tickets to it. Of course, they must know First and Ark are lower than them. I mean, they have a point. And they got such a great start. I don't know if you were here to see it, but basically what happened is First and Ark got a Logi onto the main cap. And basically the LAV-25 found them. That's kinda what happened there. Oh, actually Price and Cheesy Boy are gonna find the LAV, so a little bit of a ticket loss for PM. Nothing really major, as Price only man standing there, and Spefferfield look for Price. Just not gonna push as of now, as Price is gonna get the LAV kill, as I said before. So there is 10 tickets in the favor of First and Ark, but the lead is down to 80 something, or yeah, 83 tickets. So I mean, not that massive, I would say. He does not have an LET anymore, and I don't think Price has an engine. So I do wonder if he is actually gonna be able to do something with this. I don't think. I mean, I think a PM are gonna be fairly quick to rotate a hat or a lot onto his position, as he is probably being marked right now. Oh, actually, Cheesy Boy. Where did he come from? What the fuck? That's a First and Ark hub. Is it? It is. Huh? Okay, I did not spot that. That would have been pretty good, actually, if it wasn't for the fact that Torpedo Factory got insta-capped by PM and held from them ever since. As PM member there, go down as well. Price and Cheesy Boy finding him. Gonna smoke and gonna look to retreat back to main, but let's go back into the action. A little bit too much screen time for them. And yeah, not much happening here really on the front lines. I mean, we have a couple of casualties, a couple of kills, 13 blows, a 30 kill difference between the two teams. Nothing really major happening. It's gonna be unfortunately like this till the end of the game. The thing is, with these two teams, for as much as PM are an aggressive team, First and Ark are not really that aggressive. Well, they can be, but they do have little tickets and they tend to stay in their limits, and that's kind of why you should do that. For Ark, Price and Cheesy Boy are gonna go down with the ship. So 27 tickets now for First and Ark. The game is basically over. First and Ark, of course, do not have any tickets to contest, not even get near to Torpedo Factory. And PM have a very sizable lead now. So a pretty good first game, I guess. Could be better. Unfortunately, it does feel a fair bit boring, just because First and Ark got kind of stomped on the first part of the game, and now they are just doing ticket saving for the rest of the game. So to watch, it is kind of boring, and to play it as well, I'm pretty sure. The Soviet Space Pig once again with a C4. How does you do that? The radio is on bleed now. Keep an eye on that timer, 21:17. Soviet Space Pig. Like, this guy is crazy good. I mean, he sneaks in from everywhere. I think he has gotten down the radio, I think probably 5 times. I mean, it's kind of crazy to me. I mean, the whole Riot squad, Riot Hedgehog, and oh, Riot actually gets the kill. This is a bit concerning for First and Ark. He's gonna get traded, but There must be a shovel somewhere around here. 1ST+ARK cannot
It's in the building.
allow this to be a thing.
Second floor.
They are gonna get it, I think, just in time. Yeah, the bleed out. Actually, just forgot, the bleed out is now 75 seconds, so they have plenty of time. Last update. Sorry, just a little bit fresh now from the update. Haven't quite played as much of the new 4.4, I think. So yeah, plenty of time, I guess. Not really a threat for 1ST+ARK, but what is a threat is the whole of Pink Mist with their 112 tickets now. I mean, if they end if they end this game above 100 tickets, I'd be very surprised. And also kind of sad because next game is gonna, I mean, hopefully PM give us a good show, and if they have a 100 ticket lead, they do go still super aggressive and they give us at least a good opening. Same for 1ST+ARK. I hope they get their stuff together and you know, get the rollout together, because that was a bit of a disaster if you saw what happened. If you didn't, at the end of the stream, of course, you have the VOD. You can check it out on the Twitch channel and on YouTube probably tomorrow. Or I don't know. When I feel like uploading it, yeah, probably tomorrow though. So yeah, don't hesitate to follow me on there as well. And yeah, thank you for doing that. If you are doing that right now, I see you. Go do that. Yeah, but this is getting a little bit boring, unfortunately. Thanks to Soviet Space Pig, Riot, and the Hedgehog, we get a little bit of action in the backlines of 1ST+ARK. So there's that, I guess. From the map, yeah, there's a couple of members on the flank down here. Nothing really major going on 4 PM in the north side either. So it's very much fairly defined front line, I would say. There is only Flurgle in there. Let's go with him. Where is Flurgle? Oh, he's inside the house. Okay. Is he gonna shoot almost Easter? There's no way he doesn't see him, right? Oh no, he missed every shot, I think. Oh, he did. Almost Easter, escaping with his life, just. And Flurgle now is gonna go back into hiding in the bathroom. This is like the Indiana Jones movie, you know, when he hides in the refrigerator for the... Yeah, there you go. Should have stayed in the bathroom, man. As Indiana Jones did with the refrigerator and the nuke. Always works, you know? You just hold the angle outside the refrigerator and you're good. Not even a nuke can kill you. In that case, that grenade probably felt like a nuke straight onto his head. As now Flurgle is gonna give up and 1ST+ARK are gonna secure that house and secure that their outer perimeter, or actually fairly close to the train station cap. So, I mean, there's that. No particular movement in the backline either. There's a couple of 1ST+ARK members here. Tyrus, what a lag, holy hell. Tyrus is gonna get against the Hedgehog, but not even. Neil is gonna find them before. And yeah, 106 tickets to 16. It is a 90 ticket difference. So, oh, Phoenix gets a Logi, so that's 5 tickets. I was about to say, so it's not like they have you know, what was it, 100 ticket difference. They have at least 90, but so it looks better. But they're bound to have very close to 100. Just 4 tickets left. Let's see if they actually. Let's bet. Let's bet. Chat, do you think a Pink Mist will finish with more than 100 tickets or less? Hey, I want to know from you guys. Let me know in the chat. Even though there's a massive delay, but don't care about that, do we? Probably not many of you here, I'd assume, since the final is going on, Raven against Spit. Would have wanted to cast it, but it was already picked up by other casters, so good job to them. We'll get the next final, next rivals. I'm sure we'll get it, and we'll do the best cast you ever seen. That's a bit of a tall task, but I'm sure we can come up with something. In the meantime, Asla is gonna go fairly close to OP now, but they don't really look at each other. So no threat there for both teams, or for both members. And for both players, actually, yeah. Yeah, just you know, two teams are just trading blows. -1 per minute now for all it was for the most of the game for 1ST and ARK. So that was not necessarily a great point to start from. You know, if you lose the center cap, you have -1 a minute. That means if the game lasts, well, it lasted what 40. Let's say they've been losing 1 ticket a minute for 40 minutes. Well, that's 40 tickets. That's pretty sizable amount. That's something that you have to count when you're, you know, doing all your calculations on why ARK and 1ST are so much lower on tickets. That's also why. I mean, kill-wise, it's not too bad. It's only a 20-something, 26 kill difference. So nothing really major there. Nothing worth noting. I mean, 30 kills, yes, it is a fair amount, but you've got to think about the rollout. That was already, I think, at least 10 kills in the favor of PM just right away. So yeah, we can say that these teams are fairly even, but PM on the strat side for now, at least, or for this game, were definitely on top of their game, and the rollout absolutely helped them achieving that. Let's see if... Well, I'm curious to see how 1ST and ARK adapt to that rollout and actually realize... I mean, I'm sure they realize the mistake they've done. There is... Well, not much to it, really. They just went in there and they kind of got caught by surprise from the LAV-25. Really bad angle. A bit of a... You know... a bit unlucky, you could say, but... yeah, things like that are some... They can't really happen. On a game like this, you know. For anyone joining in right now, this is first round of 1ST and ARK against the Pink Mist, as we are looking at a very sizable lead for PM. 6 tickets only remaining for 1ST and ARK, and only 1, or sorry, 2, I guess, ticket for PM for going. Oh, only 1. Let's see if they do go under 100. I'm actually excited right now. Chat. I think they do. I think they do go under 100. There's no way Houndz does not run out of yeah. They're gonna go under 100. That's a bit unlucky. I would love to see 100 there. Just for, you know, just because it looks good, I guess. I wanna take a sip though. Don't forget to drink, guys. Cheers. Hydrate. Also, it's slightly concerning that my throat is already hurting quite a lot, and I still have about an hour of casting to go, so gonna have to hold strong. And hopefully we get through this. You know, my throat does not die on me, and I lose completely the voice. Hub overrun. Huh? Oh. Wait, what? Oh.
Trade tickets.
Well, this is not really gonna matter. Yeah.
Using Southern Radio.
Let's yeah, Captain Don Cruz and
Before it's burning.
Leopardfield. There we go. No, come on, man. 99 tickets. Seriously? Well, it is 99 tickets for PM. They win the first round of 1ST and ARK against Pink Mist, and that was pretty nice. Except for the last 15 minutes. That was fairly boring. But hey, not every game can be sunshine and flowers, can it? now we have a 5-minute break, and then we'll do our thing again very soon. Hopefully both teams give us a great second game. Maybe hopefully a little bit more lively than the first one was. I think the map doesn't really but yeah, good half from both teams, for both teams. Now, vehicles. I want to talk about a little bit about vehicles, as we always do on this channel, because we found that it's actually fairly hard to turns out it's actually fairly hard to play vehicles even in this map. Lots and huts are crawling in every crevice, in every little bush that you don't really expect them to be in. So I mean, that is that. But I think both Vic crews, I mean, of course, the PM one had a beautiful rollout. First 5 minutes were basically dominated by the PM armor, and then it just, of course, died down a little bit and went on to the infantry, as you would expect. But not really too much armor action. I mean, for the first side of 1ST+ARK, you saw them most of the time on the eastern side of the pond, of the lake / river, and they were just doing SBF, so support by fire. They were just mortaring, I guess, in a straight line. I don't know how to better describe that, but I think that gives a pretty good idea, doesn't it? So I said now 5-minute break. I'm actually gonna take this time to just rest my voice just slightly, so I'll see you in 2 minutes. So yeah, just stay tuned. 2 minutes and then game 2. Hello, hello, and welcome back. Welcome back. Couple of minutes, just you know, resting my voice, resting. Everyone just got their popcorns refilled, got their Coke refilled, and now we are getting into game 2 in just a couple of minutes. Now, if you just joined, well, game 1 just happened. PM we won by 99 tickets, and 1ST+ARK have got it all to do now. So it is gonna be a little bit complicated for them, you know, crawling back into the contention, and we're now rolling the map. I am doing ref as well. Ref works, so pardon me if I am not as lively right now, because I need to, you know, actually think about what I'm doing, since I don't want to roll the wrong map. But we are now gonna be on PM side, as we have been in 1ST+ARK side, or 1ST+ARK comms. We heard the 1ST+ARK comms for the first game. So many first in there. I apologize. And second game we are gonna be with PM, so again on the China side, but that is not gonna prevent us from getting good shots from both teams, you know. Okay. And let's roll it. Alright. Well, first game was a little bit boring, mainly on the second part. I mean, the first part was pretty good. The rollout especially was very, very hectic. I hope I captured everything that I needed to. But we are now just a couple of minutes away from the start of the second game. And finally, man. 5-minute break, and we need to get on with it. These two teams are hot and ready, you know? Hot and ready to start. That came out very wrong. But we're gonna disregard that. The squad stream. Okay, let's check if everyone has their side correct. Yes, they do. Okay, there we go. Gonna wait for everyone to get in their squads. I think 7 squads are gonna be fine. Yes. Righty. We have our squad. And yeah, map is Black Coast, Rival Slayer. So you won't really find it around, but trust me, it's pretty good. Actually, let me check what we have here. Sorry about it, about this little you know, thing. But I need to set up all the casting tools and everything. So because Armadillo, unfortunately today couldn't cast, kinda left me at the last minute, so yeah. Maybe I need to find some other casting partner, you know. But so it was, as I said before, 99 tickets for PM, and that was quite a sizable lead going into game 2 now. Just 1 minute, or almost that, and then we are gonna be ready to rock and roll, as the kids say, right? Not cringe at all. I'm digressing a little bit, but that's what we do. Think I have everything set up. Right. Come on. There we go. Yeah, everything is good now. We're now on the side of PM. And let's switch onto the game. Welcome once more onto Black Coast. And welcome once again for game 2, 1ST+ARK going against Pink Mist. And PM starting with a 99 ticket lead. So fairly sizable one. And we'll find out if 1ST+ARK have what it takes to win by 100 tickets or more. Now, I not quite sure if PM are actually gonna elect to play super aggressive again. But I hope they do. I hope we get a good game, man. I'm tired of sitting there and saying, yeah, this is not great game. No, man. We need good games. This even though there's not many spectators, we don't care. We just cast, man. We entertain. That's all we do. And I hope you guys are entertained. As we roll out, we're gonna roll out very soon for the second game. 1ST+ARK against Pink Mist, round 2, and it's on the way. Lights out and away we go. Both teams are gonna roll out all the assets used once again as we expected. A couple of different move markers now from the armored teams, I think. There's squad 6. I'm not sure who squad 6 is actually. It looks like they are gonna take the long way around. Okay, interesting tactic already from 1ST+ARK. Sorry, from PM and 1ST+ARK on the other side. Forgive me if I say names randomly, but I'm slightly tired, so my brain might not function as properly as it should. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, I'll make sure to limit those mistakes though as we roll in. Let's see the first guys from PM now in the little car there, and we have Finch on the comms. Oh god, what is gonna be? What is it gonna be here? This is such a murder. Oh god, nades are flying in from ARK and everyone is dead already. Oh, under the truck as well. God damn. 1ST+ARK now getting a little bit ahead on the rollout, but PM are not gonna let that stop them, and they're gonna place the radio actually inside the point once more. And 1ST+ARK are looking to do almost the same. It's gonna be a bloodbath in the first couple of minutes of the round in the middle of the point of the torpedo factory train station, now being capped for the side of PM. One Chevron and Paseka not yet being captured from 1ST+ARK. Let's see if that is something they're gonna do soon enough. They are, yes. But yeah, PM slightly ahead with the cap, which might benefit them if it ends up being a tie for the control of the point. Actually, 1ST+ARK do a lot of presence in the middle of the cap. John actually gets one trade, takes a few bullets, but he does not care, as OP now needs to find him, needs to get the trade. And Jad is probably gonna tell him, yo, it's upstairs, just kill him for fuck's sake. Sunny is gonna double up though on him. And the OP is all alone in there, not gonna do much, most likely. Bosch, once again, sneaking through. Oh, this man is on a... He does not care, he just goes through walls. I mean, that's the only explanation I have. And that was pretty insane, but... now 1ST+ARK picking up on the kills, on the kill feed, as you can see on your top left side of your screen. It's basically all red, which is 1ST+ARK for this game. 242 tickets to 239, so no major loss for them there. But PM already starting kinda slow, and the 1ST+ARK are gonna look to secure the cap. Oh no, this is disaster for PM. What a bad start. Wilbur and Forsakan are gonna try to do something with their HE rounds, but Thirdly is looking for I'm not even gonna say your name. Okay, sorry. 30 is inside the hub though, so that should be an easy capture, and they just need to find the radio as Bosch just goes around. Michael getting the double kill there. Bosch very close to the radio, gonna patch himself up, but 1ST+ARK already have control of the torpedo factory, and it does not look like PM are gonna contest that too much. 1ST+ARK already on the flank as well, and the radio is going up on the north side for Pink Mist, but 1ST+ARK already pushing that point. They're gonna look to steamroll this one. The PM need to react fast, and fast they will, as Crispy Pie, Henry and OP are gonna try their hardest to secure this house, but there is so many ARK members as Henry is gonna get taken down upstairs. John doing fantastic work for them. And yeah, look at this. Look at this. An impressive one to be sure. Crispy Pixie, only man standing on Torpedo Factory, as PM already capped the train station, so 1ST+ARK not really gonna be able to cap Torpedo Factory for now, but it's gonna come very shortly, as Paseka is, or Pasika, I'm not sure, is gonna be capped very soon. Couple people on the... Oh, what did I do? That's following Michael as he tries to find Crispy Pixie. Or sorry, yes, he tries to find Crispy Pixie. Does he though?
There's one in the hub, in the hub, in the hub.
Oh, maybe Turley is gonna find him. Yes, he is.
One still OP.
So that is that. Alright. Well, I thought that was gonna be something, but it's not really, as the radio is gonna be found very shortly, if it hasn't already been. And PM on the back foot already. This is kind of unexpected, I'm not gonna lie. PM have some kind of setup on the southern side, but look at this. Price and Cheesy Boy are there, and they might spot the armored Logi. I don't think they do just yet. They're just here to look around and try to cover the other... I mean, they're not covering jack shit from here, actually. They did find the Logi, though. So that's 5 tickets in the favor of, or rather, taken away from PM. And we go back onto the middle here, and let's have a look at the map, because Torpedo Factory is now, as we speak, being capped from 1ST+ARK, 1 chevron for them, and PM have got it all to do. Remember, they only need to lose, if they are, by less than 99 tickets. So if they do, they still win the series, but do not get fooled by that, because 1ST+ARK are definitely gonna try and deny that, you know, that option for them. So it is not gonna be as easy as I make it out to be. And we know PM is more than capable of coming back from this, and we also know that 1ST+ARK are more than capable than to steamroll someone if they are not paying attention to what they're doing. Interesting though, rollouts were always in favor of USMC. I don't know if it's down to how greedy PM played this, it most likely is, but they had so many members that rushed in there, and they couldn't quite capitalize by just a few seconds. But if I was PM there, I would not rush in there with a fast mover. I would probably go around and try to, you know, I mean, the Logi is gonna be parked most likely on the outside for placing the radio, and if it is there that you think 1ST+ARK are gonna place it, then you might as well just rush inside there and, or sorry, on the outside and around it. But it doesn't look like they elected for that, though it is quite interesting. 1ST+ARK opting for the radio on more of a southern position, which is probably gonna benefit them quite a bit. The hub's still on the point, so if PM actually do... Oh, they're gonna dig it down. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, they're probably gonna move it most likely more close to the point. I mean, their amount of the amount of players there on top of your factory is fairly reassuring for them, I'm sure, and they're probably gonna use them to also protect the hub, which is a fair point. I mean, I get it. I don't like personally hub placement in the middle of cups, but in this situation it can work. It did work for PM last time, and it might work for 1ST+ARK this time, but PM quite down on tickets already, and it is getting closer and closer to that 99 target than 1ST+ARK are aiming for this round 2 of squad rivals. And yeah, rollout quite interesting as it was before. We had basically the reverse that happened on game 1. 1ST+ARK managing to find that pick, find those kills in the beginning, and securing the real factory, since it wasn't really contestable for PM, as they lost so many members on the southern side of the point because they pushed a little bit too far. I understand you want to be, you know, proactive and aggressive, but that was maybe a little bit too much in hindsight. But they're not gonna let themselves down so easily, PM, and gonna battle out for the control of this area for now, and probably try to re-establish a point. But map-wise, take a look at the map, because first is pushing on the northern side, and it's probably gonna get a radio down there. So they did get spotted. There we go. Just got called out by Neil. So that is something that they know of, but knowing something and doing something about it are two very different things. Now they have quite a decent flank set up on the southern side, if you can see here. Squad 6, Riot as always on the flank for PM, but that is gonna be fairly useless as the radio has just been moved out. So the Space Pig just short to capture that radio. But yeah, very good call there from 1ST+ARK as they move the radio inside the point, and it's way more secure and way easier to defend from a flanking squad like Riot's is. Kill-wise, again, other way around. I think as much as the Chinese faction is praised for their pretty good guns and equipment, I feel like USMC is still better in that regard, and not only guns, but just the positioning on the map. I feel like PM maybe overstepped, yes, but you're probably favored, I would say, on the USMC map, or the USMC side. Now, the fact that the rollout is so important doesn't really inspire so much confidence in this layer. I don't personally love this kind of layers. So really, I mean, they are open, yes, but look at the art. Like, I understand you wanna maybe give a little bit more of breathing space and everything, but the thing is, the armor is never gonna get in there. Cheesy Boy and Price are gonna stay on the outside, and yeah, there's nothing really to do there for them. North side is going, the radio is going up for 1ST+ARK, as you can see, and a bit of a wave is spawning. Now, we were debating yesterday in my clan's Discord. If you want to check it out, by the way, Squad International, great clan, you can join it if you're interested on playing squad together with me and other guys on the server. Then yeah, shameless plug, just put it in there. But we were discussing about, should you know, blueberries, it's because they're blue, right? They're friendlies, but in this case, reds, what are they? Like raspberries? Red berries? Even though that kind of doesn't exist, but they're red, so, you know. Or maybe like, I don't know, strawberries? What would you call them? I think red berries sound the best, but yeah, I don't know. What would you guys call them? What would you call it, chat? I think maybe raspberries, right? It sounds a bit menacing, you know. But then again, it's probably menacing for your own team as a term, because blueberries, we all know what that means. What we associate, we squad players associate with blueberries. So that is definitely not a good thing to be called a blueberry, at least in my opinion, in my humble opinion, as a squad player, you know. Anyway, digressed a little bit from there. Still a lot of chaos going on just north of the torpedo factory. No threat whatsoever coming in from PM, but take a look at that score. Now, still, technically speaking, PM are winning right now, just because 99 tickets is the threshold, or the points that, or the tickets, I should say, that 1ST+ARK have to win by. So 100 tickets. If you see, it's pretty easy to remember, right? If you see 100 or more at the end, or the difference between the two is 100 or more, then ARK and 1ST are winning. If not, then Pink Mist are winning, because remember, the first round was won by Pink Mist, right, by 99 tickets, and that means that they carry on those tickets in the second round. So now they have a little bit of buffer to work with, but that buffer is slowly shrinking down for them, and they need to limit that so much. But they're doing a great job at it. Kill-wise, they have picked up a little bit the pace, as you would expect them to do. I just say that though Maiden getting the kills on boosted newbie, and that's gonna be it for them. No, it's not. Autista is in the vicinity, and Maiden is gonna get taken down by Mason. What a word game there. And thankfully for them, Autista is gonna be able to pick them up, so that's great news for the side of PM, as 1ST+ARK are gonna give up slightly the northern side here in favor of the northern side of train station, which in itself is pretty you know, it's fairly hard to hold. You have a lot of ways that you can sneak in through, and especially with people like Bosch, who somehow is invisible to everyone else, manages to sneak through, then you would have quite a task to actually defend the point. You know, you see, it's fairly open going into it, but if you're just on the outskirts of it, then it's not as easy as you might think. Tyke is gonna get taken down now by Tyrus. What is this similar name kind of thing, like Tyrus, Tyke, and then Maiden, and I can't even remember the other guy's name. I'm sorry, but you get my point, right? Chaz and Neil now. Oh, actually, Price and Cheesy Boy are gonna roll in. Massive balls. Oh, they did not spot them. They did not. So yeah, okay. Okay, I like how the armor is getting used here. I did not see them coming because I didn't really expect them to be there. They get now latted by Hanzad, but that's not gonna do much, as they are steaming through as smoke comes out, and 1ST+ARK are gonna use that to push into the hub. Phoenix against Dark Infection. Let's see if they actually spot each other out. I mean, Phoenix is gonna hear that, but I don't think he's gonna. Oh, he's gonna come. He's gonna go from the upstairs. Come on, there's no way you don't see them. Oh no, you can't see him. Okay, never mind. Phoenix though gonna get the other guy down, and Dark Infection gonna die as well. Hub still safe for now. Southern side is just little bit of flanks here from right squad, but nothing really major in that regard. And northern side, you can see there's not much of a push going on, though with Bear actually and Forsakan are gonna spot the radio. They're gonna be spotted themselves by Tyrus, but are they? Oh yeah, there we go. LAT from the back. Won't get the engine because that is in the front, and the smoke is gonna go out. They have no passengers inside, but they're just gonna create a bit of chaos and try to HE that. They probably should have fired into the hub in hindsight, but it is working out for them. You know, armor is getting used by both teams actually fairly similarly, with it and runs, but there goes a Logi, so that's another 5 tickets. and the difference is so close. Other 3 tickets and Pink Mist are under. So 1st and ARK are really close to this, and really close to the win. And I think I can smell it, as Pink Mist are trying their hardest to defend the train station. And northern side is slightly occupied by 1st and ARK, but no major threat there for now, as PM now are stretching their legs a little bit into the forest south of the train station and just northeast of Torpedo Factory. You can see here from the map. But 1st and ARK are gonna be very fast to react to that, I'm pretty sure. Rally here from Scott 6 is gonna go down. A little bit of a pincer maneuver trying to go on like that, but yeah, 1st and ARK don't really have that much pressure right now. They're probably on a wave of response, so we're gonna see them on the battlefield very shortly. Nothing really major happening right now for them. I mean, there's trading blows. There's Pink Mist actually fairly stretched out in comparison to how they were in 10 minutes ago, but they need to watch out for those tickets, because yes, they have a buffer, but now the buffer is almost gone, as Boosted Newbie
Kill one close, boost.
is gonna crawl in the hands of John. John spots Oxygen, but does not know that Boosted Newbie is just around the corner. John gonna toss that frag. Oxygen is gonna run away, just slightly hit by that. He's just gonna prone in, get that shot, really good shot on Oxygen there for John, as Boosted Newbie and Crispy Pixie are gonna look to retrade, but they don't really know where that guy is and where John is, as he's just gonna crawl his way into rocks. Oh, Boosted Newbie just gonna go past him. Oh no, John might have heard him.
I get a big.
He's just crawling. He's just chilling there, doing basically nothing. Okay, well, he's not applying enough pressure. I guess he could have stood up, but good call. Probably he's gonna try to revive his teammate, and that's gonna be the end of that. Cap-wise, well, train station is getting assaulted now from the other side, from the eastern side, by 1st and ARK, or by the 1st squad in this case. And they are fairly close to the hub and fairly close to the cap right now. Not capping yet, because there's quite a lot of PM members in that cap. Oh, there we go. They came back with people. I was about to say.
Radio's on the right building. Go, go, go.
Oh no! LAT is gonna kill 2 out of 3, and Little is gonna try to find Tyrus. Oh, but gets refragged, and this is gone disastrously. Oh, but Noisex is in there.
So if we spread out a bit off of this, burn the rallies.
Gonna find the radio. He's all alone in there. He might just wait for the vehicle to bring in a couple more members, but that is not something that they want to do, or I mean, they have to play pressure somehow, PM, but it's not looking too great, as it is now 4 PM in the proximity of Torpedo Factory. Still with Oxygen, Boosted Newbie and Crispy Pixie against only the one-man army, almost Easter. Trying to flank around, find his way onto those 3 PM members, but they're gonna just go around him.
Crispy, you got a rally, mate? Yeah, I've got a rally. That's what I'm trying to get behind them there. Watch out, there's 2 guys.
And his guys are just gonna sneak by. Let's see if Almost Easter is actually gonna go. Oh, he's not gonna look that way. Does have a rally, so well, Crispy Pixie does have a rally, so that means a little bit more pressure in there. And as the PM get their first member onto Torpedo Factory after basically what it is 15 minutes, but they need to watch out on committee members, because 1st and ARK are not gonna let that slip so easily. as the hub on the northern side is now overrun, but it will get saved fairly easily. I think. Is the radio down? Oh god, is the radio on bleed? No, it's only down one layer. That's gonna buy so much time though. Really good job by Noise here. Really good job by Noise. Even though and Stepperfield as well on the southern side of the hub as well. This pressure means so much, and if the radio goes down for 1st and ARK, it's gonna be disaster. Now they are winning as it stands, but they need to watch out. They can't afford to lose the radios like that. And that's gonna be crucial for them. We're gonna keep an eye on the top left of our screens to see if the radio does go on bleed, and we'll transition all the way there. But Boosted Newbie and he's... or actually, it's only him in there. Is he down? I'm not sure. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I thought that was the health bar for Pi, but never mind. This is Pixie and Oxygen actually gonna go a little bit more further south than I thought, because there is a rally down here, and it might get cleared out by 1st and ARK members. They're gonna go down Bosch once again, just roaming around like crazy and not caring about a single thing in the world. And as it gets cold, enemy radio on bleed 3620. Keep an eye out for that. 70. Yeah, that's gonna go down. That is gonna go down, and that's kind of hard for ARK. 1st and ARK now. They need to push into the train station cap, and they need to do it fast before the PM members on the northern side come back and defend. But here, Flurgol and Alexei are gonna get traded, but 1st and ARK do not want trades. Trades are something that they really don't want right now. As the radio, 20 tickets that is gonna be, but so that's gonna be really close once again. PM now fighting for their life and fighting really hard for that, I might add, and 102 tickets on their name and 224 for 1st and ARK. This is so close and so hard for both teams. They need to conserve tickets, but at the same time, they do need to be aggressive. They cannot afford to do basically anything with that, with their... You know, they can't afford to lose anything. That's what I'm saying. And that radio might have cost them quite a bit. Now PM need to still hold on to train station, but that is going to be so much easier without that hub spawning waves after wave of 1st and ARK members. So now PM needs to just reconsolidate and just defend the southern side. But they are putting some pressure on Torpedo Factory PM. Not quite enough for now. There's not really many members being committed from the side of ARK, and that is not really gonna result in much, as we can see now. 1st pushing out members towards the cap. No cap or no cap. No chevrons or cap is not going in anyone's favor for now, but it is gonna be very much... it's gonna be very tight for PM. I mean, their hub is not yet overrun, but they need desperately to save their tickets, but at the same time they need to apply pressure, and this is not looking at all great, and they absolutely need those tickets, and they absolutely need to prevail in gunfights. Neil is gonna find the tactics as Henry and Captain Tom Cruise is gonna push to the northern side, but Shani and John are gonna find him, and Henry too if he does not watch out. Oh, that's really good kill by here, but Henry and gets the almost Easter 180, gets almost Easter, and that's a 2-for-1. Any day a good day, any day a good thing there for the side of PM, as they are outnumbered on their cup. But they're looking to equalize that difference as fast as they can. Phoenix now against Alexei. Oh, he's gonna go down. Shaz, is he gonna get him? Yes, Shaz is gonna get the RXI blade, but that trade comes in a little bit too late, as Shaz is gonna push out to Svanster and Low Skies. Hub is not yet overrun, as we said before as well, but it is so close. PM are holding on for dear life, as Squad 6 from PM is trying to get something done on the western side. So ticket-wise, this is a win for 1st and ARK. Wow, man, this is really, really close. This is only 110 tickets. This 10 tickets can be from anything. Armor needs to watch out so much, especially for the side of 1st and ARK, but honestly from both sides. For PM actually electing not to take it out. Oh no, it is here. Okay, never mind.
Squad 3 and 5 going south, if we can, please. Squad 4 go on the northwest. Squad 1 go on the northeast, and I'll play the far south.
There we go. Here, Finch shot calling on for his team, organizing those troops in the best way possible. And let's see if they actually manage to regain control of this area, as 1st and ARK are really, really close to overrunning the hub and really, really close to capping this point. And the problem is they are not getting the kills that they need. It's 139, 140 for 1st and ARK and 90 for Pink Mist. It's a 50 ticket difference, or 50 kill difference I should say, and that is not what PM wants. And 1st and ARK are overrunning the hub as we speak. PM is in a disastrous position right now. Tista gets killed now by 60J as he turns around, gets a little bit of a spray, and Maiden is gonna get Tyke on the other side as well. Flurgle now only one standing is gonna get 1 kill as he goes down from the hands of 60J. Great play from 60J here, getting those 2 kills there and getting that hub overrun. But damn, man, that was really hard. PM very desperate here, as the cup is falling onto the hands of 1st and ARK. PM cannot afford to do this. They committed too many members to the south. They need to find the radio and do it fast, and they need to find something on Torpedo Factory, because PM are hanging on by their, by their teeth. It's so hard for them. The radio is gonna go down very soon, as Little is the only man standing in there.
Nice.
Let's go on with him.
Overrun again. One more.
Oh, just gonna miss him.
Two more actually.
Getting 1 kill, but gets traded. Little trying desperately, getting the 4K there for PM. The hub is coming back up. This could be really good for PM. They stopped the cap now, but this is a bit too little, too late, because 185 to 160 to 61 tickets. This is a 120 plus tickets. What they need now is for the flanking teams here to get the radio, but 1st and ARK are not gonna let that happen, and they're gonna respawn so many members on the southern side, probably to relieve a little bit of a pressure from train station, but it doesn't really matter, because all they need now is to stay put and try their hardest to not waste tickets, as PM is on their last breaths, on their last tickets, as Finch is now gonna try to find Humvee just on his south. Let's see if he can get that kill. Oh, he will! What a shot there by Finch, getting Humvee. And the train station has been secured once again for PM. That was a very close call, but the tickets are speaking for themselves, as Torpedo Factory is now being reclaimed for 1st and ARK. They kind of need to start all over again, but they really don't need to. They have committed a lot of resources, and it paid off really well for them. PM not quite up to the task on the PLA side right now, as you can see.
A moment ago, there's going to be another hab on your west side, guys.
On the west side? Okay. Sorry, I was listening to the comms and I didn't quite understand what hub they were talking about. as Cheesy Boy and Price. Oh, they need to be careful, man. If they get hutted or latted or something and they get engine, that's gonna be a disaster. Captain Tom Cruise. Oh, not quite gonna have that shot. I don't think he's a lot even. The problem is here they need to find some way of getting those tickets, and it is really, really hard for them. I mean, they're just running around with armor there, but there is nothing for PM to do for now. They need to commit so many tickets for nothing, really. And the thing is, they do not have the tickets to commit, both for this game and in general. I mean, 99 tickets seem like a very sizable lead, but 1st and ARK are just crawling back into the game, and not really crawling, just rolling back into the game. As Torpedo Factory is safely secured, and PM are gonna just commit every member to the train station, but it might not be quite enough. 1st and ARK now punching through with Asla from the southern side, trying to get into the radios, into PM's radio. And now Sir Alexi Blade once again blocking that. Oh, that's pretty smart actually, blocking that door and just using it as an angle and as a method of climbing up the roof. Is he gonna find someone? I don't think he's finding anyone here, but there is quite a lot of members in here, so one nade could be the end of it. As 167 to 43, 120 tickets. What they need, PM, what they need to win? Well, they need 20 tickets, and they're not gonna get them. If this keeps going on like this, they need some kind of miracle or some kind of magical play on the backlines, but that doesn't look like it's gonna happen. PM Riot is their only hope, and any squad, but they are gonna they might fall short here, guys. I don't know. You can make predictions. Let's see. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is 1st and ARK gonna make it and gonna get those 100 tickets they need plus? Or is Pink Mist somehow gonna crawl back into the game, maybe by a mistake from 1st and ARK with the armor or something like that? Are they gonna get it? Chat, tell me. Be my 15-minute delay eyes. So when you write it, this is probably gonna be already ended, but still, I don't care, because you guys are watching it. So it doesn't really matter, does it? Well, PM now have basically control of this part. I mean, there's just a random Mat B in there, or a Humvee, but not gonna really do much for them. What ARK needs to do, or doesn't need to do, is push in with the armor or vehicles, because if they get taken down, that's tickets taken away from them, and that's not what they want. But 1st and ARK are basically surrounding the point. There is nothing that PM can do right now to unlock this score. They just need to get kills and not trade. Now they just need to step up with their gun game. That's the only thing that's gonna save them. They need those 18 tickets. It's nothing, but it's so much at the same time. That means getting 18 kills without ever dying. That's so hard. That's impossible almost against a team such as 1st and ARK. And PM have a couple of downed members themselves as well, so you gotta count them in at the same time. But yeah, 1st and ARK now respawning waves after wave. They don't really need to hold back. I mean, they have 154 tickets. They're always into the enemy's cup, so they always have the pressure, right? They always have the benefit of pressure.
He's reloading right now.
He's inside.
He's loaded.
Oh, 60J using that. He's using that Indiana Jones tactic. That's pretty cool. See him do that. Is he gonna get challenged though? That's the thing. Henry. Oh, see what I mean? He can defend himself against nukes.
I only tagged him once.
60J is in there and chilling, for that matter. PM are gonna try to commit some members in there to flush him out, but that's not gonna be an easy task. And they do not have anything on the map. 1st and ARK are controlling everything.
We can't
There-
assault anything right now. We need to just sit and. Oh,
Need to grind it out.
tickets.
Yeah.
138 tickets to a 32. I actually did not see that.
We need to make sure your guys
But
are pushing
there is so many dead PM members there. Oh god.
Copy.
That is only 6 tickets from the win.
Let's see if we can fucking
This
stay
has
in the middle.
immediately gotten very interesting. 138 tickets for first and Ark, and Pink Mist is sitting on 32. So 6 tickets, 7 actually, differentiating the win from the loss
Can't commit any
for
more
both
tickets
teams.
to-
And this is really, really close. The PM needs desperately to get some more kills, desperately to not trade with First and Ark. They need to get those kills, they need to get on the scoreboard. But it does look like First and Ark, I've got that covered for now. 22 minutes on the clock, that's not gonna be a factor. Because they're gonna run out of tickets before, most likely. But look at the amount of PM members in here. There's basically no Ark members dead. Well, there is 3, but there's like 5 from PM. They need to get revived. And 60J is just sitting there. It does not give a fuck. Taking a look at the map once more. I mean, flanks are not a thing anymore. Of course, they can't commit any more tickets, PM. And First and Ark are not gonna let them kill their players so easy, so they're gonna just sit back and hold the corners as it should be. That's 137 to 30, only 7 tickets remain, or only 7 tickets actually separating those two teams from a victory and loss. This is, I'm reminding you, this is the last game of, oh, Alexei Blade getting that kill, sorry about that. This is the last game for Rivals, so this is gonna be the last cast for the Rival Spring 2023. But don't worry, there's gonna be plenty more. Plenty more.
Still in this building, guys.
Plenty more tournaments to cast. But there is no more First and Ark members in there, so they PM are gonna get those revives on the way. So that's gonna be at least something to be happy about. Though on this side, Aunzad is the only man standing, and he's gonna need to get a lot of kills to get through to his mates and revive them. And then it is gonna go out, but not finding anyone. Alexei Blade up there just chilling. He's just needing his body, but that's not gonna do anything for him. He's just holding those stairs, Alexei, and not even gonna move from there. Does not get anything out of there, and Aunzad is just gonna retreat back on that wall. 136 tickets to 26-10 tickets, differentiating those two teams, and it's so close, man. But the thing is, I'm not as excited as I should be, maybe,
Gotta be like somewhere in there, mate.
because this is really, really crazily close. I mean, none of these teams can overstep, or they cannot be overconfident on anything. I think the only hope here for PM is that Aunzad and Noise get somehow 4 kills here onto First and Ark. Aunzad is gonna actually try to climb upstairs, and Noise is gonna get tugged from the stairs, actually holding that nasty angle. Look at this. There's no way you're getting him.
I can't jump.
Oh, if he does that, yes, you will. Oh, he's healing. Oh, what was that? No! Oh my god, Aunzad and Noise. Unlucky there. Alexei Blade getting the double kill. Really good job. And that's probably gonna be the game. That's most likely gonna be the game. 2 give-ups now for First and Ark gonna be, but another 2 there. That's probably not. They're probably not gonna be able to get revived. But the same goes for PM's member up there. There's 4. I think there's 4 give-ups there. So 134 to 25, 9 tickets separating those two teams. And I need to drink.
You spastics.
There you go. They can't see Crayon. Oh yeah, shit, you're right. I'm done.
Alright, sorry. Just needed to give a little bit of a rest to my throat there for the last probably, I don't know, probably 5 minutes, I would say, depending on how slow these 24 tickets are gonna run out. But I don't think Pink Mist are gonna make this. I feel like it's 10 tickets is just a bit too much. They're gonna go ahead with those give ups, and now it is 15 tickets. Man, I think this is it. I think 1st and ARK have done it. The rollout is everything. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a bad thing. I don't know if it's down to the map or the factions, but I don't think either will help really how the game goes. If you control the main cap, I think you're just set for the whole game, so that's not gonna be really a problem. If you actually get a Torpedo Factory up here, but 1st and ARK have a really well set up line, and they're not gonna look to push any further. PM are just roaming around and getting on just all the houses around train station to prevent 1st and ARK to get in there, but that is not gonna be a threat really, because 1st and ARK are not they do not intend on pushing. Let's just put it like that, as they rightfully shouldn't. But yeah, that's well, Mortar actually lands in the head of Almost Easter. That's a bit unlucky, but so good Mortars, I guess. Still 9 tickets though, and 9 tickets might not seem much. I mean, they are not much, but when you have 15 tickets, that's like half what you can, what you have, or even more actually, because 15. So yeah, it is not looking bright for PM, unfortunately for them. And 1st and ARK, really good comeback. I mean, kill-wise, it's 40, so it's a little bit more than we saw on the first game in terms of disparity, but not that much. But the thing is, the middle cap is such an important place to actually get in the first 3 minutes of the game, and if you don't get that, your game is basically over, and it's down to damage limitation. But PM, not quite enough damage limitation as they might, they probably would have wanted. 1st and ARK though, I mean, props to them. They didn't really, they adjusted their rollout. I feel like it's also down to the fact that USMC is favored on this map, but they got that figured out, and it was not a problem for them in the second part. So yeah, it is. I mean, it's still a close one, right? I don't wanna. It's still a close one because 134 to 12. Yeah, it's like 12 tickets, but that's exactly what Pink Mist have. So I don't think that's gonna be doable. I feel like it is gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be a 1st and ARK win for the last match of Rivals 2023. Let's wait and see. 11 tickets, 10 tickets now. To be fair, PM don't really have many casualties. They have only 1, and 1st and ARK have a little bit more, but not nearly enough to actually be a factor. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and PM need more than 6 tickets. And they're probably not even gonna bleed out by the time this game ends. So not gonna be a factor, unfortunately, for PM. As you can see, it's just trading. You can see from the top left of your screen, there's the kill board, and it's just 1 1st and ARK member, and then 1 PM, or 2 and then 2 again, or 1 and 2. Like it's just trading, right? And unfortunately for PM, this is not what they can they cannot afford this. For ARK though, this is great news. PM though stepping up a little bit, getting a few kills on their board. 11 tickets. This is such a strain for PM. You can hear them on their comms. 130 tickets to 11, so it's actually a 120 difference here. My math might have been wrong there, so yeah, I think my math was wrong there. My bad. That's 120 tickets. So yeah, now it's just 20 ticket difference. But yeah, I feel like this is gonna be a GG. If you want to take a last look at the map, there is really nothing to look at. Those two teams are just on a line basically, from west to east. So it's just gonna be trading blows. You see 3 kills for PM, and then now 4 kills for 60J. Goddamn, 60 is on top of this game, as is the tactics as well. You can see from his kill count, 32 kills. God damn, that's kind of crazy. That is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we've seen 60J just getting so many kills here. Yeah, brain just farted a little bit. Yeah, you can see my English is just struggling just a little bit. But PM, 5 members down now, 8 tickets. It is a GG. Now the game is gonna last way too long for me to actually be interesting to you guys. But this is 99.9% a PM loss and a 1ST+ARK win. I feel like the PM, I don't know what they could have done different, to be completely honest with you. It's hard. I mean, the thing is, the rollout was very aggressive, maybe too aggressive for PM, and 1ST+ARK was really good to punish that. So they didn't really, they couldn't really, well, they capitalized very well, and they came back very well from the first rollout on the first round, where PM was the other way around. They actually got so many kills in the first place, and that was the end of that. But you can see the scoreboard is looking ever more so red. So that's not a good sign for PM. Judd here getting a couple of trades. He's gonna retreat just a little bit for Sakan as well on the right side. But 6 tickets now, remaining 4 pink mist, and the 1ST+ARK with 130. They're not gonna give up whatever happens. And unfortunately for PM, they're gonna find really bad some really bad news when the end screen rolls. And 1ST+ARK will be ecstatic to see how well they played this one. To be fair, both teams played it pretty well. I think 1ST+ARK realized they needed to be super aggressive if they wanted to do something, and finally, after so many times we casted their game and they really haven't done much when they were down, this time they really stepped up, and they got themselves in the lead with a very aggressive play in the beginning, and getting so much siege on trade station, almost capping it. But I mean, PM really good job on retake, but not quite enough, unfortunately, for them. As we get close to the end of the game, there's no way they play for 9 more minutes, right? I don't know what to say for 9 more minutes. Right? Please. I mean, it's only 4 tickets. 229, 3 tickets now. And so the difference is gonna be around the 20 ticket mark. Or 30 actually, because 1ST+ARK are not really giving up, so they actually got quite a lot of revives in, and we can have a little bit of a look at the scores. You know, the problem with this is PM has so many deaths, mostly down to the fact that you know, they weren't really the faction is not the best. I'd say. I think, at least me personally, I would 100% play the USMC side. I'm sure there's people that prefer PLA, but that number is very limited. I feel like their weapons and their everything else, except their armor. Maybe their armor is pretty insane, but it's not really a factor in this kind of games. So PM are just going for their last Last push is 1 ticket remaining, and come on, come on. Come on. And it's a GG. 129 tickets for 1st and ARK. They win the second game and they win the whole series. GG's to them. Absolutely GG. What a game. Absolutely what a game. Wow. That was quite a close one in the end, but PM unfortunately did not manage to get anything out of the lead that they had. Just it was very close, but in the end, 1st and ARK succeed in taking down PM for the, I think it's 5th and 6th spot on the tournament. GG's to them, and GG's to PM as well. Well, one thing that we learned is that this layer is basically you either win the rollout or you can basically do nothing for the entire game. So, arguably not the best layer to end the tournament on, but it was still fun. It was still pretty good. I'm sure maybe other teams had different things, but in two out of 2 games we had whoever won the rollout basically won the whole thing. So it was not decided from the beginning, of course, but it was pretty clear. Well, it's time to assign the MVP. Now 1st and ARK of course won by 30 tickets. Yes, 30 tickets. Exactly, actually. And MVP. Well, it's really 2 people I think I want to give them to. But I of course have to choose one. I think Tactics and 60J. Now, we have seen more of 60J than Tactics on screen. I think 60J has a really awesome hold of that house around the 10 minutes, 15 minutes before the end of the game, and that was really cool. But then Tactics had 33 downs, so you with a medic kit, which is pretty good. But I think since we've seen him more, I have to give it to 60J. I think the MVP is gonna be 60J. So GG's for you. Really great hold in that house. I mean, honorable mentions is of course Bosch and Invisible Bosch. Now I'm gonna call him because apparently he can sneak through everything. But GG's to both teams, and it has been quite a pleasure, guys. Now once again, 1st and ARK won by 30 tickets overall. Great job, great game, and thank you to the rivals. Thank you to the rivals team for letting me host and cast these amazing games. We had so much fun with you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this, and we'll see you in the next tournament. And for Fede, it's everything, and I'm out. Yeah.